Chinsa ni Isato wana watuko mwanjo muligere na ukwani wanandonsi ya Semarogoba yabonenga kiene ko kwaligania SMS ya mangana majia nyara ko kumanyikati yare twaberete ko kwaliganira ko rwasemambia yarenge ntamberi tukerigalia Ijumaa etariki ya momotenyo kendo mwaka wa 2023 na mange habereka kolekana ayasari bongo chuko sansamura na kumanyia bunabali kibaito ere bako yasangere ko ruchingongo chonsi imena isiko yorogongo rwa Gusii nyoro na abanyagetari bali bono babere bakoligerelia anene igoro ya mangana yobo cheno inse ya Universal Health Coverage bali getu bono chenga kitiri cha COVID-19 ngana senyagetari ya Kisii teaching and referrals ase serikali ya county ya Kisii ni gobamo chiri ya serikali maiga yogotaka no ngeli yabo kurumutinyokane omwako jego ikabona bataranyora kibese ikyo ayungati yali yagendete okoleka no mwanchu muligeli yakarobeli bono ensemeli yabono etendrete amangana yobonchore bwelire ni gobono yaberege kubolia abasaye kone kibuna ngocha baramo na kobeke merobelio asenchera yokuligeli yamangana anga abunayi nabo igoto base kubabuna eserekali ngo yachakiro morobeli bene yokonyara kolikia abantu bali bale nobogotum abana chintakana nabo igo bali bale no bali mabekerengo kigoro elibon ochikonyora engelia yabo asenchera yogo kinia wa Kenya wetera somorobelio oinwa jamii ayungati alitogo chikomolekera SMS mana majia Isato chia bono botoka ya munenda manga gendra gotobwatia wetera nsemeli mtandao nseme ya Facebook Ndizi TV News the Digital na bagen nsemeli ya YouTube na bogotera buna Ndizi TV News. Joshua Auta nigia alinganibo ikirano wakoletera goetera sumu na wimanyerili letira nche nkoro kwa Vincent Onyancha. Mangana Amayia kwenye changa kuruwase county ya Kisii abanyagetari bali bakuruwa karibu abo goetera sumu robe makita Universal Health Coverage ase county ya Kisii anasinyagetari ya Kisii teaching and referral hospital ni gobono bamochire serikali ya county kubwatikana gotaka no ngali yabo kurumutinyoka nego ikabono ni golitukolia bate bunambali chikogendera nemeremo yabo kubwatikana bunambara kano chibese chiabo ase bono baganiri banyale goikiranirwa na kubwatukira chibese chigenta batebire buna yabero muchando monena asabale asugo ikirania ganiyo yechinka chiabo mulikito Mildred Mumanyi no roboti rwa senchera yobime
abanyagitari be county ya Kisii anene kegima abali aba Universal Health Coverage abo bali getuchinga kicire cha corona ase chi contract y'emyaka 3 nigo bono bakwemurunganiria ase ogotakanwa ase geka kemeti nyene ase balenge na yaiga.
Since the last lapse of the contract of the first cohort of UHC contractual staff in 18th May 2023, there have been several attempts made following communication on its renewal. Both the national and the county government had an agreement to extend the contract. But for us in Kisii County, we have neither received our contract renewal letters nor an official communication regarding this matter about 4 months now. Despite this challenge, we have not failed to turn up to work and offer our services as required. However, as we are all aware of the current state of inflation in the country, we have been pushed to the wall and are now unable to meet our basic needs.
But we are here to state that the reason why we are here is that, remember, we are human beings, and remember, we are offering services. The most painful thing is that we're offering services that we cannot afford. For instance, you know, if the service, if the payment, if the salaries have not been paid, then it means that even the NHIF will not receive medical services. And therefore, we have staffs here whose children, spouses, and even themselves have been sick, and they have been forced to pay expensively from their pocket, which of course they are not earning.
Anena ken nigo barilile buna nigo chi contract chiabo chiarete kulinde konya nigo bale emiremo ekiagera batebetigwe buna ngucho komento bale emyakende elio bagendere gokora emiremo bono nigo basabire serikali kubaigwa ekirero kiabo elio nabarobwo banyore gwekonya ase chinga chiabo.
So people are going to accuse us of not being patient. We are more than patient. It's now, since we received our last salary for the month of April. And this is now going to September. We have no salary. So we have gone to all relevant offices. The office of the governor should come out clear and address this issue. Number 2, renewal of our contracts to be confirmed as directed from the national government so that the staff can be settled and continue with the...
We are also that our county has squabbles because we don't have the public service board. So if this case of public service board is going to continue, for how long are we going to wait? Is there not any other solution so that we can have our letters so that we can be paid like other counties are being paid?
Asichinga kicho nigo bamutara umugabana bwe county ya Kisii Simba Arati asichia bisichai imeyomo chobosongo eliyoko musaba abakonye eliyo banyole engeri yabo yemetyenyane ya etire asebaine kebuna nigo umugabana aigwa ebirero byabo nakoimukia egetambukero asebabwate ogosemelyanga mbachigo konyeka.
Now we have had the governors addressed us, and seemingly he was not aware of most of these things. He has directed the county attorney, the county secretary and the relevant officers to fast track the renewal of the contracts. And that is what basically we wanted to be addressed. And so we are here, we are waiting for the relevant officers to tell us the way forward and see how to address this matter so that we continue the service delivery.
Reporter Isato kia Ndizi TV, Letaliane, Mildred Momanye.
Mbiyamono homuliketo Mildred Momanya sorobocho ruwase nchira yobo ikirano gotingana yubono mwancho moligerere ko ikase county ya Nyamira ekera serikali ya gendere seja cha kiromoro byo bene bokunyara kurikia abantu bali yabaraba gotum abana Chinsa kana we gore bwato bolema ni gobone county ya Nyamira bona chika county chinde ya cha kiromoro byo yubene owetera asomoro byo manyakante buna inwa jami bana be serikali ni gari gotiko chikorikia abantu chi milioni 25 kolende chi milioni 25 ase kolende asentude ntangani baguchukurikia abantu chiribu chimisano kolengana nense moja serikali kurase county ya Nyamira nigo ya tebiri yabekere wegemero bilyo kone kibuna abantu abunkonyara bali kwelike rikonyara konyorobo konyi kurwase serikali jobu mahangi kurase county ya Nyamira na mange.
Serikali nigo yaigora umurubeli wa matuko 15 yokolikia abantu bakonyora kibesa insi y'umurubeli oinwa jamii ubaraba gotu abana Chinsa kana na bale nobolema bwigoro
nyanga. Serikali yaigore umurubeli wokolikia abagotu abana Chinsa kana na abantu bali abamete nobolema bwigoro kuse kukorka ngasabia disability ojia somorobero yoino jamii
nigo serikali erenekerenga yokolikia abantu chimilioni 2.5 unatoba tokwererwa na Nicholas Rioki omobisa kurwa service ya social development.
President yagaraje se conference tokuranga social protection conference 3 naba tebedere bune president ya Kenyanga o committee ko increase wase kommente namba y'abantu bali barasoma urubero yoino jamii korwe milioni yemo mpaka chi milioni 2 n'abantu 1500 tu
nigabo bisakurwase orosagera social development barabe bagonchokana na chinsemo ao anene mono ase binyorobose locations ase barabe bakolikia bamenyi be county Nyamira abali no kuganya gukolikiwa mbasaba ko bolia abagambi n'abatuleti elinde kumanya chinga kibarabe bakolikigwa
ingai batebeta bakomerana se sub county ya Masaba North abo bizamba bangete ya manga boy gomba bangete borabe sub county na borabe pia abo bizamba bangete ororo na pia ase sub county ya Nyamira North kose North Mugirango constituency. So abantu babe in contact na office ya chief, assistant chief kose abagaka bali be kenyora abatulet elinde babatebye chifenyu jiria chibangire esabago chikomerana nechitaliki nechinsa elinde baanza kuelikia
ebinegati ebintu bitakeire ekero omuntu agachukwelikia asomoroberyo oinwa jamii
ontomogotu ekebande kiaye kirigo runga valid original ID talie copy ekebande pia ache no muntu ria bakorokanga omokegi bagosoma konyoe oyo amanyete buya kabisa nere pia twale kebande kiaye origin aya ase omorobere bwa abana bali bakorugunga bakiagiva gose bali bajukorere abalende ba abana balia acha ne kebande kiaye original ne copy chia chipati certificate gose chipati notification chia abana balia akorenda ase balia babwate chikadi chirichia National Council for Persons with Disability gose chikadi chirichio barema chikorukunga chikadi chio barema pia mbatakeire ba chana chirochio
ibakolika gutumika emitambo ya kerero asaba menyibe kaunti Nyamira basaba ko bamaiso na gutancha kungaino nonde bwensi asengencho umuroberi oyo nigokolikigwa bosa
jamii gosemeroberi ino wa jamii yu etato na kwanire tuligwa kana besa jinde jonsi go muntu nari isikabu oetananire gagote yandu ngare tachibesa mbali ga somoroberio yunko bangainare tafadhali mwake ripoti ase police
gingo reporter ya Ndizi TV korwa se county Nyamira Job Maangi
Mbia wano mulikito Job Manga soroboti rwa senchira yobo ikirano mwancho mulikiro kotikana yukati ya menyukuru se county ya Kisii nikono bareberengare byabo ane gorenchira borokyo wech university bari bakonyara magabaga anane gochia se university au maiga yumuruburo korwa asenchira etali jabo tambe anane aso mwako yega kolengana no rwaseka mbere keno maika na Chris arati nigata ate birebuna asense mu ya enchiro bochori bwa boroki bwa bete kraniti chikoli bwendeten na bwegente kali bakwe murunganeria ngamo nenchira chibesa chiri chikonyara gokonya abana sama somo elonia elba era chikobwato kona gotebone chikoleto bututukanwa ndake gochia sa baroki onabone chikosi chiria bagokora omulikizo Josephat Amisi na Mange
Magai chiskuru chioboroso na boigo chiskuru secondary ko igora anena somo kobioyo bono amaiso amanke ya baibuli na boiga serikali nigaligerete asomo kobiogo cha asa university chachikoba chiko igora nanene go chaka gosoya abana asomo kumutangani rinde banyara ko bago chaka ekalenda yechisemi yo mwakumutangani bono serikali kubatrana amone byombe biternete chi university mense ya Kenya nigo chanyare ko bachikurugo chika nagote baba na bonse banyare ko bakwelikia ase omoroberio ulibokonyora elon gwetera asensemo area ya help na boigo scholarship.
Vision is that we will want to accommodate every student because the funds are available for every student to get this fund.
Bono omoroberio yumu yebwe serikali bokwana na chiloni gochia sabana baguchikoba go so university nigo nyale ko bosangire birengeri asabange banyale ko bagoteba nigo nyale ko bokoleto botutukanu ase okomanyanga mwana kiobate amaganio wetaniyo yonde chinga kibagendere ko bakwelikia asomorebo iwelp bunago totebya omwadi bageti bwekoti enene mense ya Kenya Chris Arati.
Looking at the funding model that we have in the country, the same equally faces a challenge on how best one can be able to locate who is a needy student, less needy student, and a student who is of good status on how much will be given to each student. We face a challenge basically in our education system. It's a discourse that we need to have on a daily basis and possibly make proposals and recommendations on how best we can improve on our education system in the country.
Abange boigo nigo banyare ko bagoteba serikali gwetera somoroberio yo nigo banyare ko baikoimokia ekerengo na boigo komenta ekerengo ge school fees gochia chisemi che university ira chiko bageko bebera akongu abaiboli oikirania amagania yo linde abana babo banyare ko bakogendera amone chisemi.
Ukiangalia sekta ya education saa hii tuko na shida kubwa sana. School fees imeenda juu na wanaongea fees school fees ijaenda juu. Already we have seen the fees structure, the increment is almost 3 times. Kama mwanafunzi mwenye alikuwa anaenda kufanya medicine alikuwa analipa 200,000. Sasa hii anaenda kulipa 400,000.
Oko baonse kwe network anene ya omoroberio libwa help na bwigo scholarship nigo ireire abana bange utaikirania amagana yo asebono abaiboli abange banyara ko bakubolia serikali nyare ko baikoligira liboya omoroberio oyo anene bugosira chisemi asensemelia ya university.
Nataka kuwaambia serikali ya Kenya kwanza na leadership yake yote wakae na stakeholders waangalie hili jambo ili watoto wetu wasihangaike. Sasa hivi wanahangaika, mliona scholarship yenye waliambiwa system haifanyi kazi. Wakienda system ya HELB loan haifanyi kazi. Waliambatana mpaka Nairobi headquarters, wakafikiri usaidizi itafanyika huko, wakaambiwa bado system iko chini.
Kuripoti katika taseni kiandeze TV kure county ya Kisii, Eliterane Josephat Amese.
Mbiyemono mulikito Josephat Amisa sorobo chirwa senchira yobo ikranwenke mabono nigo yaga ni yobo konye kubwatikana no mwaro mo oso mwanobo okoleta matema KCSU mwaka bw'ichiri buberani na meronge birno yo wana kwikaboni gatana libagari ya bene liyo konyara koendera na masoma yemaga yo kurangirwa se University ya Chinsa mochiri chiarwe county ya Kiambu asali go chikosomera mangana alengetso ubwalimu kubwatikana no kobaro wechibesa nigo yamubetereti moroki wo yukonyara gotiga University etega kurangirwa se liete Emmanuel Uhuru Chinsa mochi ya bumeroga itite iyo kutoka se bunge ya kitu Nigaboli ya basamaria manyawe soke lyagendera nekosi ya yeyo bwalimu eyo ari guchikokora se University ya Zitek dipo na sanya na mange
Magai chiskuru chioboroso na boigo chiskuru che secondary ko igora ane na somo kobioyo bono amaiso amanke ya baibuli na boige serikali nigaligerete a somo kobiogo cha asa University chiachiko bachiko igora nane nego chaka gosoya abana asoma kumutangani rinde banyara ko bago chaka ekaren igo bono ya muberera kongu omworoki woyomo oyuligetio bokonyi Maiga yoko kora matemu amanene ye kirasi ye 12 kurwa se skuru ya bamura ya kadi no tunga musocho na konyora e grade ye B+.
Samalitangoro ku Emmanuel Uhuru ndo mwana mutangi se familia yetu tura abana batatu mama na tata iga basirete atuwa sama wako ababo
amaenenga abaibuli bayemba asirete bakatiwa abana batatu igara sama goko angina koro oyukuru kusisilia
kuwatikana no bulemeru wechibesa taranyara goswa se University ya Zitek eyo abeteka kurangirwa yanyara gokora ekosi ya eyo bwalimu gose Bachelor of Education and Arts
ngona arangirite ku school ya Zitek University awenta gokora degree of Bachelor and Education and Arts itukoli admission na cheta kwa school ya Zitek kabwata ngadifa sengenje yo bulemeru wechibesa
nanyorete B+ akarangirwa Zitek University Ruiru hakonya ochira abantu roche ochira abantu mugondo watiri abantu chinko
ndiyo bakonyi akairukatino agasoma kurukatino agaeta chibese tikabora ngumwire university mwana yabere risiko gaiga emyaka 2
esabali echisemi yo moroki wa Emmanuel nigo yabere nebigocha ao kurinde nigabere ka okorumukia yenyare gukinia egesaku kia baibuli baye
nasomete school ya Ititi primary di okay anarita max 325 kama kubata ngarangiro kuchikari mutunga high school ene results ri na cheto manga bari mwalimu akana chukonya dina korafi
nje enjere mbolete ngoiro mwana yesu asena temete no abuna njire ndi akakora kuruiti ejo abuna ajanyo tenera akamokonya akakora form 4 ejo ono mwana una gotolenerega
asige ka kemia kebere bono nigo bogima bogenderete ko babo kongu kegima ase agenderete kokora chikonda ili anyare kwenyorera nonya nindagera
skoga iga ibarwanga tagame omuntanda angirimo karere konda Nore bese nyare koragiria abana ba minto ababona yari igarwarite takunyara kwimoka gochi gokora gasi
atemira sengo nyana abantu baratemira gonkonya bakabona ndochingo gwikira sebwa nkongei
komenta nayo ni gatemira ubugima asaba Samaria baya kurinde taranyara gwikirania endoto yaye asebanyarire gusaba okubulia kugusirwa kubwa sabantu bali babwatomoye bugwancha
ane basari chikacho mwako yona ichoria lakini tinyari tikanyara bakonyi bondo ba school waro anebe sanke genya ina nyare gukoba limited nyari school ndena wasamali ngani nkaro muki kina nyaru muntu abonsira nyande school nyare go fulfill andota yane inde nyare go chagosira abana ba minto ababo yorwari
nje nari gusabanya urundo rw'NCP ankonyo umwana yaru school igagende egerache gwekonya konya n'abana bamwe abana ncho konyora kinde moyo na bakonkonya
abarai ao amana basabaria baya nigo baburigo banyara gwesokia na gusigita chisemi asogokonya abantu abataka bali batali kwenyara
nare go plead to our leaders teriko babichangia aseke nyoro buna bona konya mwana okoriro mokia lakini amanya goikiranga na no tigara kabere kenyoro ime kokorera abantu chikona era asakocha go discourage nona babande bare sukuru ngakino
kuripoteri yege taseni Ndizi TV kurwase kenyoro kyabo meroga ititike gotoke ward ya Bogeka ebunge ya Kitutu Chache South ime county ya Kisii eletalia Nendipon asanya
mbiye muno mulikito Dipon asanya no kwegana buno mwani wentakana na chikonyora bokonyi gwikira ndoto ya iyo ko mwali mwasama tukale bosio gotigana na yono moncho muligeria egati ya manyikoro se county ya Nyamira maega yo murebwensa okoleta arasense me yokonyara ko ene kibuna magendro gwikira ni gwala se county ya Nyamira ono ni gobeso kirgo kwane goro yetaro ya kolekaneta sense me yo maega yo murebwensa gochana ko igenda stop park Chinsa muchiri chia sironga gati ya baraya buno bona bwata ni kurwa sense me ni gobate birebuna tiga ense moya bari ko Nyamira ba chama banyara kumulekera mangana arengeta magendro anasokoze wechibara ko igoro wechискuru obagacho university gati ebintu biri baga ni binyara gwikirani gwa ase county ya Nyamira ko bwatekana buna ni gobaga ni university enyara korosi gwa imeye county ya Nyamira jobu mangi no mulikito kurase county ya Nyamira na mangi
wiki ya etanigo murebwense Dr. William Ruto akora etaro ya bene ime county Nyamira asabege telige na lioboroso lyogo chakya industrial park ya Sironga nabo igo chakya emeroberi ya magenderero asinsemo au ime county Nyamira na orogongo rwa Gusii.
Tunataka tufuate mtindo wa rais, inua mikono wale wanataka tufanye na yeye kazi.
50 county ya Nyamira ilitumia 20,000. Mnaona vile na hata governor hata kama utasaidia hawa watu usaidia hawa hata kufanya subsidy zaidi ndio wakulima wazalishe chakula sehemu hii.
Abamanyi be county Nyamira bagenda tekorwa ebirengereri byabo igoreta ryo murebwense ime county Nyamira ase egati abo bateba nigo bali no mogoko omonene aso murebwense konyora abamanyi be county Nyamira
intubuna abamenyi ntwagokera etaro yo monene bwense ikiagera nareta magenderero ase omochio Sironga
erie murai bwense president yetu sogotara Nyamira ngima sokolenda maendeleo
nagoke kero murai bwense aigita asense ite ya Sironga
mbasaba baraiba Nyamira kubwaterana no murai bwense Dr. William Ruto kwene kyabuna estimango ikere Chinsa mochionsi na boigo abalemi nkoligereri wabare ase oboime
obolemi actually obolemi tweto ko sabanye ndi banyara tikateri kirusiwe eserikali buna yairite chae egera abalemi banyore kibese ponasi ekonya abana gisukuru
elinda amusabo omulero tonyora omulero bako oike bakaruro eri abantu bara bataranyore emirero elinde nerere toboso ereto boraisi oborabu ase chichiro chieito ase ebichichi mbali
kolende bamusaba kumulekera okwagacha no kuigora wechipara
kubwa mono chipara injiri goeteka nkwanire para ya Bondeni Magombo
ne pale kurwa Bondeni roenda makaire yagenda Magombo ne pale nkuru sana sikipara kiri chinkuru kitanye ko bekwerani nje to gosaba nyende yako nyarekana mwisimu wetu Steve aborie president nje to konsite pale yebe kwerani
ense mwechisemi mbasaba okwagacha ku university nechisukuru chire ime county Nyamira korosigwa
kanyore institute yengiaiga a secondary schools tonyore egere tunyara kanyora university nonyene ye mogaiga ase county yeito ya Nyamira kyagara ntubwati nonyene yemo
lakini acharigereri igoro ya amabuta ujumi ya Kenya bonere bobe ensemo ye jironi nada ite atobungusire interest na ndatoye stoko jironi kya boda joka
abantu bale no bolema mbatigiri maega asibasaba kunyoru ne serikali
nengelinga na intu abalemafu ntoga neiri kororekana na intu twaro runga na intu nabantu tole bono ntobwati ncherende yonsi togwekonya ntobwati nchera tokonyora noe na chibesa ncherende teyo korende twasabire omorai nera tororera mabera egere toegu kende na into togwekonya buna abalemavu na into tobe buna abantu bandi.
Ginko ripoteria Ndizi TV korwa se County Nyamira, Job Maangi.
Jehobu Mahangi mbiye munasoro bochirwa senchera yoboyekira no mwanchu murigerere gotigana nayo ni gobono murai wense William Samoei Ruto anyarega kubolia basaye kubeko muchango bobene anaso kunyara kurigali chibu igoro jogo onchereria kweli ile kunyara gokonya na kurwania michando ao ejo kunyara gosegeto no gonchera kweli ranaso kubora kwendagira kubwatikana no murakera nabo igono kwera nanse kwebirengo byo uchumi gokwana litukolia le Ruto korwa ase nyomba ya KCC mu mucho Nairobi Kenya komena bwatani bange eliko nyara gukwana igoro ya mangana rengeteri ile toni uriganyara ga kobolia abasaye go chamo ana sokuliga chinchira chokugayana umuchando yo.
I urge you, young people from our continent, to take action. Let us initiate this transformative shift together. Africa's youth, in my very honest opinion, are solution-oriented. You yearn for a vibrant economy powered by green jobs, and you possess a strong determination to scale up and maximize opportunities for climate action. With the convening of the Africa Youth Climate Assembly, you have fought your way to the table. And let me tell you that it is the same fight that we are pushing, that the continent of Africa must never continue to be the continent that is a victim to climate change, the continent that complains, the continent that doesn't have ideas. And we have insisted that we are going to change the approach of the continent of Africa. We are going to be armed with our own ideas, with our own proposals, with our assets, and with everything that we have. And we are going to find our way to the table. And we are going to sit on that table and give our ideas and suggest our proposals and make sure that we are part of the solution, not just a victim.
Na nengana yaba geke wokoboko no muwaziri webintu bito itanene so ipanto ya uyonyara kagote abuna abasabanyane kuliga chinchira na soko nyara kurwanya mu chando yo oyolengete bono goncherera kweli ile ngana ate abuna yarokane kunyara koire na maego okugendera kwechinsemo ana chinsemo chiri chikunire nenchara na boigo no murakera.
I want to urge our youth here to please use their numbers, use your strong social and environmental awareness and your power to transform our societies towards a low-carbon and climate-resilient future. We look forward to your moral, intergenerational, and equity-based values, your diverse initiatives including educational, awareness-raising, and behavioral change campaigns. We look forward to your climate change projects within different national and international spheres. We hope you can come up with innovative green employment ideas to complement existing initiatives and incorporate both formal and non-formal education approaches. You are all aware that green jobs will not only provide the much-needed employment opportunities for yourselves, but they will also give you an outlet to contribute directly to the fight against climate change by adopting green behaviors at the workplace. We welcome your constructive technical and policy inputs to the climate action debate in all possible climate.
Na gotigana ibono mwanchu muligeni ko muwaziri w'ekinguru cy'umuriro David Cherucheri nabo igono motene korwase company area ya Kenya Power baikira nabo si webunga seritukuria rokonyara ko erane na soko boro w'ekinguru cy'umuriro anaseka kyamatoka bereka goeta anegento kireta kole maransense mojo bosombe asegeti chinde gya Jomo Kenyatta International Airport JKI ekobeka bosi webunge rikonyara ko raso bwagale kyabereke kolekana soko boro w'ekinguru cy'umuriro.
We did indicate that in 150 milliseconds,
it happened like in that fraction of a second. And whereas we've got fallback systems for the system to react and stabilize, it's almost like the system being removed off the network completely. And therefore, those are the things. That's why even when I talk about 150 milliseconds, the engineers will explain exactly what happened, how did we lose, and the system was not able to support itself, because in that very, very small fraction of a second, things happened and the system went down. And to a very good extent, Chair, the diesel generation, we showed what the supply was, not what the demand was. And to the extent that we were supplying 250 megawatts from diesel generation, later when we restored, we were able to ramp up all that 600 diesel generation because of the plants that we had lost. But we'll be able to explain that in line with the question asked by Mulanya, Mawade, and everybody else. But certainly I can confirm, Chair, that we cannot quite, this is why we did say, give us some days for the engineers to conclusively confirm, was the signal from this plant reporting to that plant that switch yourself off because you are in danger, or did it automatically switch itself because there was an internal fault? And therefore we need to understand and use this data.
Na ikamati tinete chinkwana chigendrete gati yense media ukwamere serikali azimio wani Kenya na boigo nensemo ya serikali nigo na ndabera ndebi karobia bo aseri tukoli yale nyero nensemo media ukwamere serikali nigo ere asobora iwaye omura wiki amakiyo positive ni Kalonzo Musyoka asabagendete kwa aligane chinkwana ichi asebero beri kianda ikomi asogo chikuru roboti goro ye chinkwana chiabo kolengana nensemo ya serikali nsi ya ikimani chungwa nigo bate biri una chinkwana chiabo nchijiko na ramatunda kubatekana abuna ni gache kubwatera nibona abantu achinkwane chimaga yebunge senete kwetebera nokogana ko sokogani kwabo konyara kwa bwatera ni abantu no ina bana inchi sokogani yakulibaga ntikonyara kwikiranwa ne serikali nyere nsemo yazimio wane Kenya nensemo yo kwamerere serikali niko bono babete bakomoche serikali anasokina kwa magoli yebintu nensemo eliyobo sinabo ikona mabuta asebaga ne cyo mabunyare kwirana nsegento kerere chinkwana konyara kwaliga niko maiga yomore wekemba ke ODM rera morodinga korokana gosegeta chinsemo chyo ko chinsemo chinge okora okorobekana na bonige kamati yibone chikubwatera ni abantu na inse ya matuke 50 limo bachi kuri robot rwabo je serikali nuko ne kuri batakire serikali nyale kurigereria asubuhi.
We have concurrently also written to the multi-sectoral working group on the realization of the 2/3 gender rule, because they're also working on an issue that that is also before us. And we have expressed our desire as among the stakeholders to be engaging with those two teams. As we have also noticed in today's print media, the advertisement or the announcement for receipt of memoranda from stakeholders and from Kenyans is already out. And we do expect that in the next few days, Kenyans will be submitting their memoranda to the National Dialogue Committee. Our technical team and our secretariat will be working the whole of next week to allow them time to receive this memoranda from the members of the public, as they also put together the issues as prioritized for discussion by the National Dialogue Committee that will be reconvening again on the 11th of September. That is next Monday, but one. We have taken that 1 week break to allow the technical team and the Secretariat to work around the issues of the memoranda and the issues that will be coming from both sides of the political divide, and also allow us to attend to the Africa climate change.
Na igati ya basa kurose county ya Nairobi ni kubarakane ko moja serikali ya county ya Sokoto ya bunambara bwatane kwa kiandege ikomya na sobo korri bwabo ase county jwege ntobate birona bakane chumo governor wa county ya Nairobi kwane kibuna nko bwatirani yale asamangana rengete amagendo na bokati ya abo bisa kurose serikali ya county ya Nairobi niko wana baiko beso kwane ngani na gote ya bune serikali ya Nairobi nebegete mirobire kwane kibuna basa nkubwatirani kubare asobo korri bwabo likonyara gukinya e county.
The governor needs to be a bit more serious in engaging with the youth and counting us as priority in terms of meaningful participation and active engagement.
Members of the IRA youth cohorts who are young people championing for youth development in Nairobi County, and youth leaders from 17 constituencies across Nairobi.
We cannot set aside funds to support these young people if we do not have a framework for the same.
So I must say the county is in the process of finalizing on that policy. It will be brought to the county assembly. The county assembly now we have an act for the county of Nairobi that will give us a framework on how we can have young people finance their enterprises.
We are actually very much in place that we are advocating the youth inclusion in all manners of activities and interventions. To start with, we started with a seed capital of 100 million, which once the legal framework is in place, we are going to actually start disbursement to the youth. The target group is actually the youth, the women and people with disability.
Kuro Chinsa chia Havana Cuba go Chinsa chia San Jose Costa Rica Chinsa chia Addis Ababa Ethiopia na Bujumbura Burundi na bokotana go se website ya www.ndizitv.net irenyora yomo na yanda mange nganchere nyoro mutumoko mokenkwirana togendre go sanga ayomo na yanda mange kolenda sebono igoto kumwaliga na captain number 001 Ndemo Steven Kurensemende ye studio atomanya mange anekurwa sensemelia ye chigo sorry.
Kwa viraso kubukana kwa amali yogiti yana kwa rigani vena samanga na Amayia yechigo solibu na botambe nchende mo Steven Captain 001 tukucha kama na Amayia yechigo soli koruense mo ya Nyayo Stadium Chinsa mo cha Nairobi abwa sechigo soli chekimono chia entunda ya kabere charigani we league ya FKF Premier League abwa segeti kia Nyayo nige timu ya Shabana FC yale kokosori ya mone timu ya Talanta FC yakosori yale ngen kwa ngoga techi timu Chonsi ibere chitaika chio mweli nego timu ya Talanta FC nyorere goli entangani kolende chitaika nkego mega yakosori kunyara kobage kwaera nigo magosori Justin Omwando nyara kobaga konyerengana lie timu ya Shabana FC kwaena kibona una Shabana FC nyorere point ya entangani me league yenyia ya FKF Premier League. Togotigara Chinsa mocha Nairobi nigolit kolia lero amagacho bena raja bega gutwara chia bisicene chia ewizare teneta mangana yechigo soli na mangana yavasae kanyara kobage koigoru bene abisechimanya kaine buna Talanta Plaza niga somo yegorero onyara kobago kwalire no guikirane guno morai Vincent ya Kenya William Samoei Ruto bono mwaziri ambatere buna chia bisiecho njikonye koro bya obokoreri ubwase myake menge ewizare nyare kobate bwati obisi bene asa abantu baranyora magani arense ewizare yuo.
Your Excellency, the building you have unveiled here today, appropriately named Talanta Plaza, is a symbol and a testament of the incredible work that your government has done in a brief less than 12 months in office. When we came to office, Your Excellency, we found an abandoned building, an abandoned construction site, and in less than 1 year, Your Excellency, you can see the results of the work of your government. This building is now going to be the home of the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports. It is a significant milestone for this ministry, Your Excellency, because this ministry has been scattered all over the place. The ministry is at the library, the ministry is at Kencom House, the ministry is at Bruce House, the ministry is at NSSF House, the ministry is all over and everywhere, which has made it very difficult to coherently coordinate activities of this ministry. Now,
ime county ya Kisii niyo kiombegia football Kenya Federation urusagirwa Kisii rokubwatira na amo no bomobwa mangana yechigosori yenko ye kiombegia FIFA yatwarire amaigeria bene ase abaora kia gusebali bwatokugani bwoko bachire fari asa mangana yenko yokorwa igasorongo rwa Gusii Chinsa mo chiage tembe abwase abwatani korwe kiombegia FIFA Kenya rekoba banyareko bakoko kiromorobeli oyo asona banyareko bagusaba abasubati beso kia so bonge kunyara kwegere gwase amaigire buna yoko bachire fari chinga kieche chuni gaboro kia banene vechi team ne technical bench chia sabiru ko achire fari chinga kichinyororo kere chigotendera chigosori imechi ligi au.
Mimi naitwa Moses Asano. Mimi ni coach wa marefari Kenya. Siwezi sema tuna challenges sana because sasa tunapata the current information ya kutuwezesha kudevelop referees mpaka kwa required level. Sasa tukiwapea hiyo information wana develop up to the required levels, then wanaweza chezesha game yoyote. I have a lot of trust in the referees from this region. Wherever they are given matches, they play well. We have never had issues. Kuna sheria kila mwaka, kuna amendments. Kwa mfano 2023-2024 kuna amendments za mpira ambazo zimeletwa na tumezipitia pamoja na marefari. The most important one ni offside. Hiyo ndio inaweza leta kizungumkuti kwa makoches, lakini watazoea with time. Wakishaona vile marefari wanafanya, then they need to trust the referees because I am very confident wamefunzwa vizuri and they will apply what we have taught them. Kwa hivyo kila coach ajitahidi ili akubali matokeo. Wale ambao wanafaa kuangalia referee vile wanachezesha ni MC na sisi. Ndio tunajua kile ambacho wanafaa kufanya. Tunaheshima kwa makoches, lakini tunaomba watupe muda sisi tuendeleze marefari na wao waendeleze wachezaji ili baadaye wakutane kwa Premier League level. I think that is the ambition of everybody. Tumeona peta ambayo ilifanyika, kulikuwa na wanadada wengi. Mipango ni kwamba mipira yote ya wanadada tungependa ichezeshwe na wanadada, na tunafanya hiyo mikakati.
Bwatani korwa se team ya Getacho FC yonga kiayemo yanyara ko bageko ba se league ya Nyamira County ngo wono beso kiri ate bagatie bintu ibeirete barabu konyara gweso kikorwa se league yote nene kiombegia football Kenya Federation nkeri bawte abuna bana teko abaguitwo moyo na batenere be kiombegia football Kenya Federation asoro sagirwa Nyamira asabara kande ko mojo molike mone we kiombegia FKF Nyamira Vincent Nyasani asaba boli bono botenere be kiombegia FKF koene kibuna oburai bwa FKF asense mwa Nyamira wanyare ko babukorongeiwa erinda chitimu chinyinge chikonyeke.
Samarieta Julius Ondicho yo maishiba korugo Samaro Ward nchembwate timu ya Getacho FC igo season emopiro kabere season ya kabere ndo chetigeti kiagara omopira igo chietense presentation office njarenge gukora bintu bigoche somopira na bunere kawaida twaika togatane kawaida ya Nyamira County omopira FKF Nyamira County branch igore one man show toli mopira obwato bishi ere complete so monto yo ma megatie decision mopira kyo koraki ogweta so nya toli ko influence mopira monto yo mopira otoli koraki toli gosuka tokanyorange egeme into konyara because to go strain so much kurigi chibesa twirira aba tubikira abana geti twakane chirefari turageria abana tubaye transport and tumana konyoranga no bisnero ne tegete yo mubuko na beko machigo tokongera omurikyo monene bwe branch ntegete komo go siakeigo in the sense that uno muriki nere bwe katoro chigetie so mupira a position ye chairman Ntonyerochi, a position ye treasurer Ntonyerochi. Kenga nere bon everything nere office. Ne kere wi kiraro office buye ka bono iga ko le bintu buna atagete bikorwe. Buna atagete bibere, tali buna to bigwena takoba. Kiagara ekara to gocha geti na bana tuareta tali chibesa. Na bana tuareta ba ko mupira basuke. Toiso
chinga keche ni abwata ni beche gosori korwen semo ya Nyamira bagendere ko bole kubatana ku yakoboro gatie ke opegia Football Kenya Federation amone serikali ya kaunti ya Nyamira ya kubatana ne wizara ya chigosori mense ya Kenya ilikuwa ni kibune ebiye wa byabasai aho benyere ko babiko kinigwa imense me ya Nyamira agatia magani aba bwatani abuna kora buna kurwen semo ya Nyamira etime wakenko yego koria buya kurwen semo ya kaunti ya Nyamira nyare ko bakie gutoka iranyare ko bage ko imukigoro erietari ya Nyamira.
Stakeholders ba football ba mupira batokonye tunyare kwimukia abana babalense bachegora at least barorekane na barabu bachiko abantu ntuno ko basira turabasire egenta kenene na nkosa bagobisia nene ya FKF tiga Nyamira tutwara umupira umupangirio omuya ntokorwa igatwenda bosongo korigereria umupira we apa Nyamira bwenete gutwara umupira talents nere Nyamira abantu n'abana n'abange babwate biego byo gwa kumupira lakini bantu mbayo bako babwatse nje kerero kyane kyarenge muna n'abantu banyamira tigatochamo tubwata abana abatubasire na getacho nibwata abana mbaroro bagwa kumupira buyasana lakini because of it bona season yeye ntwagete mupira because obura ibororo robogo tigatubwatirane tokonya abana babakonyeke abarabumambi nabo konya abachire ukisabana bachire ku the other side erinde na intu bache gotokonya abaiburi kitore nkaiga
ase mangana ye michezo munabone timu yaito ya Sabana ire Kisii yakorira mangana ya Amayia igekogera ekertro cha abana baito bakorega asi kabireri na botokorora buya bono etimu yaito ya kuruga iga Nyamira nturanyore timu enga Sabana ekor kunyamira timu Sabana igere Kisii timu na intwento bwente konyore timu kuru Nyamira ekor ku Nyamira timu lakini bono egento gioka kerige kogera Nyamira timu etaiko sukamonake na abarayi bali mutwe abarayi abali mutwe mono banchite kibese uikoso yo mubuko
renyora buna gatia mangana lera nyako bagakoba amane na asali arengete chigosori ase weekend ye gatia abo na ase Chinsa mochiri chia kiendege chigosori chia chapa dimba chiranyare ko bachikokoru koru ensemo eri Nyamira korwa igase county ya Kisii tikoria nkyo twali gosori ya Kebusani gatia timu ya National Super League timu ya Gusii FC biranyare ko bageko gosori na gutimana chinguru ne timu korwa ase league ya FKF Division 2 timu ya Guta Youth FC Chinsa mochiri chia Cardinal Otunga Mosocho Chinsa isano ne mochia mugaso ego ebungatie bintu biribanya kwa bibakorekana samangana yechigosori kurwaiga asorongorwa gusineri tukuya Jumapili tuale chigosori kira chikwene kiningora chikoba omunyankongo bwe ligi ya FKF Kisii County League asegate timu kiratoka se finali yeyo na mone timu ya Mayaka FC yona kwa bakosori ya mone timu ya Mosora nyora na chigosori chokonyora namba Isato na namba 4 ase ligi ya FKF Kisii County League na chochara kwa bachikova ase Chinsa mochiri chigeti giatendere litukoria Jumapili gati yalira kwa bakana samangana yechigosori korwega soro gongorwa Gusii korenda ase ligi ya FKF Premier League chigosori chie ligi nchigendere litukoria nkene litukoria Jumapili essence media English Premier League chigosori na chochara kwa bachikovwa tanse ase gati ya chirichire na chiranyale kwa bachikovoro ne litukoria Jumapili egosori gati kati ya Man U na Arsenal gani kali tana alikuwa tukomanyane lira nyare kova gikonyora opo bui gosimu buita gotoka ase gosori yuko rende mbia mono kwendra kubwati Ndizi TV go chakiromo chakano wikira boniga asa Chinsa bune chiga kunyara kova genko mwariga ni Vincent Onyancha kunyara gocha igase emesa yechi gosori osanga amange amangana liari serious amangana majunya tigense meriende ocha iga twasanga na komanya amange ego welcome
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
Wakwa ni Kisongo.
Kisongo na bwana.
Okay.
Anene once bali bagutubwati abayigwa mangana ya Vienna kiza mu Austria.
Pataba Ndizi igete baka machengu.
Baka machengu.
Okay.
Trini Albani. Botonovo Chinsa moja Benin.
Minnesota, USA.
Minnesota, USA.
Yeah.
Chinsa moja Chia, Malaysia, Colombia.
Okay. Seychelles. Whether Chinsa moja Chia mitandao zala kwa to hotevi. Haikuwa ndi Chinsa hicho. So tiga Ndizi mega na boko nyibwati.
Omwaka boli bemachimi ya kiandeme rongebe tato 1923. Iga ntongia baganda kyo kumisana senseri ya Japan.
1923.
Ase alikoro kuna Yokohama na Tokyo. Watu Tokyo Japan na Yokohama Japan. Ejine chikapto city asensemei. Igazi yakanto mwako boli bemachimi ya kiandeme rongebe tato kyo kumikyo ichani. Stari kibone ichianero omuti yuno yole. Etali kyo omuti nyokyanda 1923 enzi ya Japan in history tekwiwa. Abantu bakwete chimisa to 300,000 abantu bakwetirimu. Ega tugia bakanda abantu bakakwa no motengecho asensei. Earthquake ega down to 300,000 omwaka 1923 etalikia yemo omutinyo kyanda omotengecho yo ni gokunete nsema ya Tokyo na Yokohama ya Japan.
Namante yuneme chie menene ngentu ge chane timono namante kero kwanda ndaka mangana yu 1923 ese bali bakolete history ende kero kyaga chande no kolete history ritanga ni
na kolete
abwete no boli mibwo ko kolete ese history to batende tikare goto chanda
na physics ni kolete
okay
wakane meri mitingu
okay ende kero kyare koro kubuna Devonshire white paper Devonshire white paper na mangana likere kenyare ko ba colonized eri likira so makabuno yo 1923 korende engane nene eyo Onyancha nyane ko ba konyoburito no motengecho bete tinse ya ensemeria Japan Yokohama Tokyo
asitia ini michime na sensemeyo kuna bono Mombasa na Nairobi
ina matangu ka 300,000
asinge njiyo motengecho
pole sana ochiase abwata ni kuruchinsemo chiri chia Japan konde ti manyanda ke ese wiki ya bere weekend tambe yenjuma ti manyanda ke ngati ya mangana ke ali kurwa semo ya mangana mai ya mwa irovoli to gosanya goto rovoli ta se wiki
na manga bere ka koleka na ndemo abo iko abanta bange babere bagote yabuna bintu mbiri bo ekero tokanye toro bochiro lirwa Azimio One Kenya yene ngare ganto kolibero sana inyore senate bono nyarwa libagari yabene buna aba Kenya obwataniwe asoro bodro wochikurwe wense ya matoke 50 limo igonse meti nyibere Azimio One Kenya goro botiro abo bota getobo sibo ni ku 40 bata to sibo ni 70 kolengana buna paraka ni
korende chinga ke nyuma ite chinsa chiachire korende nero ya veire semetandao sana ya kona iru sana wote avoniga mambo ni matatu
mwana toto
kwa wafisadi na wezi entangani
igoro
mbinguni
igoro
ine entangani ya kabere
ali kamiti
na kwenda jela
kamiti
entangani go se ya gatatu
nere ata ni bate utrimo go Chinsa
ogende inse na boko anda inse ogende igoro usogende ime
osana muino
tima nyanda ke
inse igoro ozimuino
tima nyanda ke Kenya kwa bere Kenya myake menge tima nyanda ke angana nkono yo mura ibwense enya ko bage ko babo yabakurumi ose ningana tu ya kisiasa
manyete umura ibwense ri ya Tanzania nyagosira Magufuli igatebete nchore nteme go keani ubukurumi tari nziri bukurumi mbogosira igatebete nchore nteme go keania Magufuli na bate bete moto Magufuli ro mura ibieka uroseti ilikuwa ni ndege enyoni akaruhusiwa manyinga kili ya COVID-19 enyoni yakaruhusiwa manyinga ikali kwa elieta liyo muntu tigachana igere positive COVID-19 akabona gichinde ina kichinyoni chiwata COVID-19 so Magufuli is one of the leaders to wata wananyi sana urosenzeri ya Tanzania wana ni gatena nchole nteme go keje obukurumi tali nsiri obukurumi nteme go keje waite bona ebintu birebe corruption and a connection ine bintanda ke bigotema kurwani kwa kolende gantekane igobirake corruption and connection
bara wade abuna ndake bali bako ikiri obukurumi li bataranya li bagali ko baba kurumi bali bocha bagikiri obukurumi mono korenda ndake ayungati ali anyarira ko baga ko base ense ya Kenya na kwanero mono ti manyanda ka se weekend ya metina aba Kenya na barabu bate bana umba bata mangana batatu ti manyayo gendete ko bati Ndizi TV me bango yawe itatu ase weekend ye nereri Onyancha
yane kuna manito itasenali
okay
eyende private na confidential
Jitindi kwa kuona kende gyo singo kuganelio nyare koba gutwara e weekend yengi sana gendra kubwatia Ndizi TV aiga no bansubo mu kusiko nditi manyansemeria mitandao
Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital na bagansemeria YouTube na bogotana buna Ndizi TV News goteba ase website yetu www.ndizitv.net
andake nchenari kibuna mangana yechi gosori kwa nyore kiboikara nuchengoro kubuna ndemo Steven Captain 001 kolendo lione kibuna chivicha na malio ya rengana ni rekoro nsema ya kabere studio
ekebembe ya stack Petro na mukira awaigo chivicha nilio ginsa alia se mongana gomanyiri
oyo chokonya mangana buna yo ameka inde buna Joshua Auta
Tomera ninga kire nyasa ka wanja toro botoko betirana nchenkoro Vincent